Hello, my name is Bob Longmire. I'm with Public Sector Personnel Consultants. We are the ones doing the classification and compensation study for the city. I wanted to give you a little bit of a guided walkthrough of the position analysis questionnaire, the PAQ, that you're filling out today. I wanted to give you a rundown just in case you weren't able to make any of the briefings that we held at City Hall and a bunch of other locations. So I want to make sure you had the information you needed to fill out the PAQ. To begin, classification and compensation is really an overly complicated way of saying we're trying to answer three questions. We're trying to say, does the job title make sense? Does the job description accurately reflect what you do? And what's the going market rate? Those are the three questions that we're trying to answer. So we're going to learn directly from you what it is that you do. We're asking each employee to take the time to fill out a questionnaire. Now, you can work on these as a group. They're not meant to be a test or a writing assignment. You don't get extra points for suffering in silence. However it is that you want to complete these questionnaires, work for us. So you can think about that, work with your manager, work with other people who have the similar job titles to do this. We're trying to learn from you what it is that your position entails so that we can do those three things. We can say, what is a good job title? Does the job description accurately reflect what you do? And what's the going market rate? Now, can the city afford to pay the going market rate is a different question. We'll talk a little bit more about that here as we go along through the questionnaire. But that's the purpose behind everything. So as you're filling this out today, keep those three questions in mind. Ask yourself, do we have enough information to do those three things? That's at the heart of everything that we're going to do. And I'll give you a little bit of a guided tour through the position analysis questionnaire today, but that's the general idea. To begin, go ahead and select your name from the drop-down title. So select department, job title, name, email, supervisor's name, supervisor's email from the drop-down. That's going to be pre-populated from the payroll file. If that's not correct, that's okay. We can edit it on page 2, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. But for now, just go ahead and get started. I'll also show you how to use the Save and Continue Later button. The Save and Continue Later button is going to be your friend if you want to save and continue later, right? Pretty self-explanatory. There's going to be a theme behind that throughout most of these questions that we're going to be asking. But that will send you a new link. That link will come from Survey Gizmo. That's who's hosting this platform. So if you look at the domain of where you're at, they're the ones hosting our PAQ. So you can click on that Save and Continue Later button, type in your email address, and it will send you a new link that you can use to come back to your existing answers. So the link you clicked on to get here and to begin this is good for starting new questionnaires. The Save and Continue Later button is going to be your friend if you want to come back and do this at a later point in time. So I think that's everything you need to know to get started. Go ahead and select those, your title and all the information from the drop-down, and then I'll be back to kind of give you a little bit of more of a rundown and in-depth about what we're doing. Never take more than a couple minutes of your time.